Hello everyone, welcome to this reading and welcome to my channel. This reading will be all about your life purpose, what it is that you agree to came to do in this lifetime, and where are you regarding to your life purpose and more. So if you're feeling ready, this is going to be group number 1 with the clear chords. And this is going to be group number 2 with the strain. And this is going to be group number 3 with Tiger's Eye. So whenever you're feeling ready, you can just go to the description box to find the timestamps down below. Or you can pause the video and do your selection, but I'm going to see you at your pile. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this pile with this clear quartz crystal, then this is going to be your reading. So before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt during your meditation. And they're general messages, so they don't need to be resonating with all. I would like to say that I saw first like a ranch style door, those cowboy style doors. So it feels like to me that if not already, there's some kind of like a bit of a fresh air in your life, that you're finding like, oh gosh, like everything starts like everything starts feeling calmer, better. I have my inner peace. If you already don't have this inner peace, that state of mind, that state of being, then this is coming into your life already, I feel. And I also sense that there's some completion of lessons from your past life happening currently. This is one of the things that you agree to come to do in this lifetime. And also, I heard that the things will start making sense. This is very specific. Another message like hats. I don't know if you guys like wearing hats specifically, but yep. And the last one is also very specific. I saw someone as just like a childhood love, like can pop up into your life if you're not already together, or you could hear from them. But yeah, that was very specific. But they're all the general messages I felt for you, group number 1. So I'll start with your reading with the tarot cards. I'll use the Muse Tarot. I already just pre-shuffled your oracle cards, but I will move forward with them after your tarot section. So let's see, group number 1, your messages. First, I would like to start with what it is that you agree to come to do in this lifetime, group number 1. What it is, group number 1, that you agree to come to do in this lifetime. What it is there, guys, that group number 1 agree to come to do in this lifetime. Can you make it clear? What it is that group number 1 agree to do in this lifetime. Ooh, Moon. I'm seeing a lot of shadow work. I'll get the rest of the cards. There's a loss of completion. There's lots of breakthroughs. Some generational, some ancestral breakthroughs even. Okay, and I'll just get the rest of the cards. So I like to see how well you're aligned with your life purpose right now. How well you're aligned with your life purpose right now, group number 2. Oh, group number 1, I'm sorry. How well you're aligned with your life purpose right now, group number 1. I'm hearing that your ancestors are proud of you. How well you're aligned with your life purpose right now. Oh my God, High Priestess. They are really proud of you. All of your hard work, all of your generational curses that you're breaking. You might be resonating of being a witch, highly intuitive, highly psychic. I am gonna keep explaining, but let me get the rest of the cards. So, what's your main challenge to overcome in this lifetime, group number one? Like, what it is the biggest lesson you're learning? The biggest challenge to overcome in this lifetime, group number one? What it is the biggest challenge for you to overcome in this lifetime, group number one? Ooh, wow! 10 of materials is the biggest challenge to overcome in this lifetime. Wow. I'm sensing of finding your community, finding your like-minded people is your biggest challenge in here. Let's see, how can you best help others, group number one? How can you best help others, group number one? Okay, we have two cards, four voices, and Knight of Inspiration. You have a lot of time to recharge for yourself. Like you might be fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You might be this introvert, extrovert, but you have a lot of time to recharge for yourself. If you resonated with being drained, feeling drained, if after being in a crowd, then that might be your pile. But let me get the last card. Like, what steps you need to take towards your life purpose? Group number one. What steps you need to take towards your life purpose? What steps you need to take towards your life purpose? Let's see. Six of Voices. You might be going through some changes right now. You might even need to be relocating or like doing something you might consider as risky, or by doing something that is a little bit out of your comfort zone. You might have potential to devolve into your thoughts and get lost in a lot of options. It's just because you are a very abundant person and you attract many abundances naturally into your energetic field, into your energetic field. But you kind of get lost in them. You might be having many talents as well, but I don't want to get lost so much. So let me start from the beginning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about my voice. I was a little bit sick, but getting better hopefully. I hope it won't annoy you. So, group number one, the first card is for you, is the moon. So, this is what it is that you agreed to come to do in this lifetime. With the moon, it represents to me that there's a lot of bad karma that you're breaking too. And there's a lot of good karma you are also experiencing. And if haven't yet started to experience, you will start seeing the results of your good karma. Also, the good karma that your ancestors accumulated, you're gonna see the results of it as well. But I'm also sensing that you have been doing a lot of good deeds as well. So you're gonna see its results too. But like most of all, moon represents our shadow sides, it's our feminine sides, and it also represents our deepest, darkest secrets of fears. So the biggest thing is that you're learning to embrace your feminine self. If you have been conditioned in this lifetime by uh, while while growing up to be operating more in the masculine energy, then you're learning to how to integrate your feminine energy into that masculine energy, and not to be always in the go and the do mode. Unfortunately, for many females, like this is how we operate. But I'm seeing that you might be struggling with that and coming into the realization of the fact that you are struggling with that actually. And with the feminine energy, you're learning how to be more receptive. You might have been working on manifestations, how to manifest it better, and I'm seeing that you guys are already quite spiritual. You're already very much connected with your higher self, with your guides, and even with your ancestors. If you are not so much aware of it yet, your ancestors are with you. There might be a specific ancestor, some grandma, or the side from your grandma might be coming to you, coming coming to you maybe recently, but I'm feeling that there's a lot of female side of your lineage that needs healing, that you are doing it right now. If you feel like you haven't basically fit even in your family, the reason is because you are here to break some generational, I don't want to say curses, but yeah, some generational curses, some generational patterns. Yes, patterns is a better word, definitely. So you are you are here to understand your family's patterns and understand it and accept it and forgive everything and write your own path basically. Get into the realization of your own immense power. Your thoughts are so strong. Your intuition, your psychic abilities are so strong. You are here to discover them. You're here to discover your abilities. You might be clairsentient as well, like you might feel things. You might remember things by more about the scent, the taste, or the feeling on your skin. Like you might be getting lots of chills whenever you are getting downloads, or whenever your guides, your spirit team is around you when they were trying to communicate with you. Wow, that is such a strong message, and I'm seeing that. Wow. Okay, there are two paths in here right now. In the early childhood, I feel like you might be victimized. You might be victimized by a mom, by a mother figure, by a female figure. That might be the biggest thing you need to heal in this lifetime as well. So mother wound is, it goes very deep. It affects our inner child, how we basically interact with other people, with our relationships, romantic friendships, how we set or not being able to set our boundaries and everything. So I'm saying that this is one of the biggest things also you are healing in this lifetime. You should be healing it. So the darker path in here, I'm seeing it that you might not have an easy childhood. However, things are getting a lot better when you start awakening to your true power and your authentic self, which is not conditioned by what is happening around you in this 3D, in this world, because your soul is immortal. Your soul doesn't bounded by the external conditions. It's well, yes, where it is not. So you're coming into all this awareness. You might have tattoos as well. You might like that one as well. And group number one, how well you're aligned with your life purpose is that. Oh my, you are the high priestess, group number one. You are highly intuitive, highly psychic. Your third eye is very much awakened. You have the power in your hands. I see you guys as natural healers. Your words, even like you might be Reiki masters as well. If not, you might be interested and you have a huge potential. Numerology, the runes might speak to you if you haven't already looked at them. You might be interested in them and they might really speak to your soul highly. As I said before, with the moon in here, with the moon card, you're very much connected to moon cycles. You're very much affected by the moon cycles. Your mood might change, and also if you're a female, your menstruation cycle mostly syncs with the moon cycles, and you might be finding yourself even more sensitive about around that times. I'm seeing that people are seeing you as a very wise, calm and grounded souls. But I see that you always just put an exterior that is so like grounded and not affected by anything. You don't let people see what is happening inside you. Maybe that is what you told. And I saw 1414 when I say it on the clock, so you can check that. Uh, that might be that might be one of the coping mechanisms you learn over time through your childhood, that do not show how you feel. This is the safest you're gonna feel. But in general, I'm seeing that you're very much aligned with your life purpose right now. You're very much awakened to that, and you're on the right path. Really, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit itself, they are very much proud of you. And you are here to awaken some masses that I'm feeling it. With this 10 of materials as your main challenge to overcome, I'm seeing that your main challenge is really finding your family, your soul tribe. It's not the family that I'm talking about, like the family that we are, bloodline. Now, I'm talking about the souls, even from many other lifetimes that you've been with, or the new souls that you are meant to meet in this lifetime. The hardest thing for you, the biggest challenge, is to trust that you are not alone, to trust in your spirit team, and to trust that you're gonna meet with these people. You might be still kind of struggling until now that where is my soul tribe? Where are those people that are meant to be in my life? I heard a lot about it. I haven't seen anything, so it's happening. So your guides are just confirming that just like this amazing, beautiful tree, your wishes, your manifestations are going to flourish. But one other message is that if you guys have a tendency to always be independent, always do the things on your own, and not accept and not feeling good about accepting help, even the slightest one, this is your message from your guides that you have to learn in this lifetime how to trust people, how to accept help, how to receive. This is the receiving part with the feminine energy with the moon. You're a giver, you're a natural giver, and you need to learn how to receive. There might be certain people in your lifetime come to your lifetime, to come to your life to teach you how to receive. I feel that these people might come to your lifetime a little bit further ahead. Maybe around your, Saturn return, like 27, 28, around that, like early 30s more, because this is going to be the time that you integrate many shadow sides, many unhealed wounds of yours, so that you can invite those beautiful people into your life, that they are here to stay. And you might be already around that time as well. You might already started to meet with those beautiful souls. But this is happily ever after. It's the 10 of materials. It's 10 of pentacles. You have everything you ever wanted there. It's just like beautiful. Like you can see it, you can feel it. It's not just emotions. It's not just like inspirational actions. It's not just words. It is tangible. And with Knight of Inspirations and the Four of Voices, this is how can you best help others, group number one. First of all, you need a lot of me time. Your self-care is your most important gift that you can give it to yourself. It's for anyone else, but you crave to be with yourself. You thrive when you're alone, when you're doing things you love to do, when you have your inner peace. And unfortunately, it might not have been an easy journey for you to have an inner peace always. So, your guides would like you to basically balance your stillness with your actions. You might have a tendency to always be on the go mode, as I already said, with your masculine energy. So you might very much need to balance out your feminine energy with your masculine energy, with this Knight of Wands energy, because you cannot always go. It won't be productive. It will be draining for you. And if you're resonating with this message, I bet you already know what I meant. This draining feeling. And you might be an introvert, extrovert, you like hanging out with people when you have an energy, but you most of the time prefer to be alone. And you're very selective towards who you want to be around, who you want to keep around your circle. You don't welcome anyone into your circle because you know that you prefer quality over quantity. So that's why I feel like you might not have a big circle, but you love your circle, the ones that you have. You might even doubt, like time to time, even about your circle. But as I said before, one of the biggest lessons also you need to learn in this lifetime, the challenge is to trust the people in your life. All of your cards are upright, and they're amazing cards. So how can you best help others is that when you really take care of yourself, you have to be in a balanced place in order to help others, because you have no problem about giving. Group number one, like, you're a natural giver, you're a natural healer. Like, the helping how does it go, instinct, it comes naturally to you already. You know what to say, you know what to do to help other people. But your guys are telling you that you have to do it from a balanced place. You do not always have to be available for people. Like, when you understand that balance, everything is gonna start to work out even better. Your life purpose is gonna start, like, uh showing itself better. And I just realized that making to you your life purpose start making more sense to you. Yeah. And I just saw the Saturn in here when I was saying Saturn return. And self love. By working on your self love, you're going to learn many lessons that you could already help others who are going to work and walk on the same path as you. And as your last card is what steps you need to take towards your purpose, is getting out of your comfort zone. This is just like a fool card to me in here. Like, she's been holding on to her fingers for such a long while. And this is both you. Like, this small lady is you, and this is you as well, regardless of your gender. But I feel like you're not going to mind anymore to walk on the eggshells. You're gonna accept to go with the flow. Like, what you need to do is really letting it go with the flow. If it means that traveling to somewhere else, like somewhere really out of your comfort zone, doing that is gonna change your vibration, is gonna raise your vibration. If it means that starting that hobby that you always wanted to but you never felt comfortable or confident to, then doing that. Six of Voices is all about forward moment by living the things that are not serving us anymore behind. But in this card representation, you already have your back, so you're very much supported to do what your soul wants you to do. Palm reading might be also another thing. This palm in both of the cards is just like quite like dominant, at least for me in here. Okay, is there anything else for group number one here? Yeah, I'm definitely seeing travel after looking at to this card. I'm definitely seeing travel about what steps you need to take forward. Like if you have been contemplating about some travel, this is a confirmation for you, group number one. Wow. So let's move forward with your oracle cards, shall we? So the first card is Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. I swear I haven't looked at the cards, but I was mentioning about your ancestors. I told you, group number one, your ancestors are with you, your spirit animals. Like the eagle stands out for me right now. They are always trying to give you the bigger picture. You might be quite detail oriented, stuck with the details, and quite get lost in the details. You might resonating by being a perfectionist as well, but your ancestors are always trying to give you a bigger picture. I will read that one for you, group number one. Can we see where it is? Oh, here it is. Okay. So Keepers of the Earth says that you are supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who you are here to help. Okay. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work for you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. I was just telling you that you need to learn how to receive. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. Okay. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you're doing. You do not need to go at you do not need to go at it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it right away. It's gonna be with you. Amazing. You might be quite sensitive towards animals as well. You might love animals. You might love nature. So if you saw anyone who's not treating animals or the nature in a respectful way, you might get quite like angry, hot-headed, aggressive, and protective. The most of the reason. But yeah, I wanted to get two, but I have three Moonology cards for you. Group number one. So bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius might be important for you. You are very close to achieving your goal, and nothing is yet set in stone. I'm seeing that in your lifetime, you have many ups and downs, especially in your early 20s. I'm seeing that. But every time you feel that you're very close to achieving your goal, there is another obstacle. Like you learn a lot of lessons through this lifetime, and you're going to keep learning a lot of lessons. The reason is that you are a very wise and old soul. You have incarnated many times on earth, and it's a very lucky time to be at earth because there's a lot of challenges right now. There's a lot of things to learn, but besides that, not all the souls who would like to reincarnate on earth could have reincarnated on earth. So you have been selected among many other souls. So your ancestors, your guides, especially your ancestors, are encouraging you, saying that the challenges we do not want your challenges to basically repel you from your mission. We would like to show you all the beautiful things you deserve. But in order to do that, please let us bless you. You only need to say, maybe every morning, whenever you woke up, I receive all the blessings that are coming my way. Just even saying it out loud every morning could change a lot that I feel and bring love into the situation. Your authentic self needs to be expressed. Seriously. One thing is that exercising is very important for you. You should not, you should not go into the lazy mode that I feel if you have a tendency. Other than that, you have to bring your authentic self into every situation. You should not just think that if your ideas, if your comments are going to be received well, as long as they are coming from a loving place, from the bottom of your heart, they're always going to be well received by the people who are ready to receive them. You have quite untraditional, unique way to go in this lifetime. Not everyone is gonna understand them, and it's not everyone's responsibility to understand it. As long as it makes sense to you, as long as it fulfills your soul. And we have want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, I'm sorry for my pronunciation, declaring freedom, passing a test. Guys, you are royal. You are this high priestess over here. You have your unique aura, unique essence. Like whenever you enter a room, I'm getting this empress, high priestess, queen of wands vibes from you. You are unique. The things that looks weird, creepy to other people are actually like very interesting and intriguing for you. Like the things that people usually get afraid of, you are intrigued by them. You are not afraid to speak with the spirits. You're so open to it. You have like a friendship, kind of like even a communication. Everyone has their own way of communicating and connecting with the spirit world, but you're already so much in alignment with them that I'm feeling it. And 33 is a repeating number, might be important for you. I just quickly want to read. I know that it's a long while already right now into the reading, and come on, it just opened the page. So, when this card comes to you, you are being asked to free yourself from any captivity, enslavement, or imprisonment. You do not wish to be anybody's prisoner. You were born to be free. It's time to liberate yourself from any shackles and embrace your innate power. You also want to go further than freedom. You are seeking power, not so much power over others, but the kind of power that sees you able to help yourself make a wonderful choices, rule with justice and compassion, and forge your own destiny. Exactly. You are not here to follow, you're here to lead your own way. And our last two cards are Time to Decide from the Life Purpose deck and Heart Desires. It says that make a decision based on your heart's true desire, and the angels are supporting and guiding and protecting you as your dreams becomes reality. Group number 1, you are supported in whichever direction you would like to go. Numerology is one of them that I feel, astrology, and healing works because you're a natural healer, any kind of advocative work. But most of all, your path is not going to be traditional. So that is definitely one thing. So your guides do not want you to try to fit yourself in any kind of boxes because you're not going to be able to. You're unique and your path and destiny is unique as well. But this is all I got for you, group number 1. I'm sorry that it was a long one, but I hope it was helpful and I hope it was resonating. I appreciate if you give a thumbs up to the video if you resonated with that. I appreciate if you leave a comment down below about a reading. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this pile with this stream, then this is going to be a reading. So, before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt with your meditation. And there are general messages just to keep that in mind, not might be resonating with everyone. So, I felt that it has been a long journey for you. Like, I literally hear that it has been a long journey for you, group number two, but your guides are proud of you. And a long time wish is coming through for you. And I saw a white dress, like a wedding dress. I don't know if you guys are getting married soon or if you're gonna attend the wedding. And I saw like a seaside, like that wedding might gonna be on the seaside, or you might be traveling somewhere seaside. Sea might be calling out for you, being around water. And I heard lots of celebrations, especially during this year, and many things to get excited for you. So they're like very, very beautiful messages that I receive. But I will start by shuffling tarot cards for you, group number two. But then I will move forward with your oracle cards later on. I already pre-shuffled them, and sorry for my voice. I was sick a little bit. Still some remaining effects. But I'll use my Wild Unknown Tarot. I love this deck. It was my first deck, and I'd like to see group number two right now. What it is that you agree to come to this lifetime. What it is that group number two is agreed to came to do in this lifetime. Their guides, their angels, and their higher self. What it is that group number two came to do in this lifetime. Sorry for my unsuccessful shuffles. What it is that group number two is agreed to came to do in this lifetime, there, guys. What it is that they agreed to come to do in this lifetime. Oh wow. This is the Eight of Swords. It came in reverse. Wow. And the sun at the bottom of the deck when I'm saying that. I will get the rest of the cards, but the biggest thing coming through is that you are your own biggest challenge in this lifetime. You are here to free yourself away from any limiting beliefs. The biggest thing you have to work on yourself in this lifetime is your limiting beliefs. What are your limiting beliefs? What are they contributing to you right now? It means that we have our limiting beliefs for a purpose. For example, let's say that if your belief is that I'm not worthy enough receiving a lot of money for the work that I'm doing, then this belief should be serving you in any way or shape or form, although it doesn't seem logical. So if it's not logical, then this is what you're already doing. But the thing is that if you think that, for example, you don't deserve to receive good deeds in return of your services, the positive outcome you're getting from this limiting belief could be that you're keeping yourself small. You're keeping yourself in a safe zone so that you don't need to do the work, for example, like you're avoiding something in that sense. So those kind of positive outcomes, because they have to be replaced with some kind of other beliefs that is actually going to serve you to move forward with your life purpose ahead. So I'm seeing like big blockages in terms of your mental capacity, because I'm seeing that your worries, your overthinking is taking a lot of your energy. But let's see, I would like to get the other cards too. So how well you are aligned with your life purpose right now, group number one. Group number two, I'm sorry. I was saying group number two for group number one as well. Maybe you guys would like to watch group number one too. So how well you're aligned with your life purpose, group number two. How well you are aligned with your life purpose, group number two. Ooh, we have two swords. Came in reverse. You are very indecisive. You are trying to calculate everything. You don't take a step towards unless being sure about all possible outcomes of all of the possible decisions on your mind. But there are millions of options and there's millions of outcomes for every single option. So this is like a very complicated matrix. So what you end up doing is nothing, I feel. So what's your main challenge to overcome in this lifetime, group number two? What's the biggest lesson you're learning? Ooh, the High Priestess in reverse. You need to trust your intuition. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You are ignoring your intuition a lot. You don't trust yourself. You're looking out for external validations. You have been doing that all along. You might be over your 30s. For some of you, how can you best help others? Group number two, how can you best help to others? How can you best help to others? Oh, we have Three of Pentacles and a Six of Swords, right? I get one message, but maybe I'll dwell on it later. But I heard that if you're not happy about the current workplace you're doing, and if you have been considering about switching it, then it might be a good confirmation for you. Because there might be quite many obstacles right now with the workplace or the thing you're trying to hold on to. But I don't see that it's meant for you. You have a very colorful soul, just like those, like, around the circles, the colors or the rainbow. But your unique talents, abilities are not recognized or not utilized. It's because of the nature of the work. I don't see that the people in your workplace something they are toxic, harmful. No, like you have good terms with them, but I'm seeing that something is coming to completion in here, and I'll develop into it later more. Let me get the last card. So what steps you need to take towards your purpose? What steps you need to take towards your purpose? I see the Fool. You need to take a leap of faith. Ooh, that jumped quite nicely. Ooh, those were wands. You have to trust your intuition more. You have to start taking action from somewhere. You're calculating a lot. Your heart space is very close. Your heart chakra is very close. You might have to work on your heart chakra more. What was the name of that meditation? I forget. Loving compassion, self-loving compassion meditation. You can check some heart chakra meditations. You might have been met with many players in your lifetime, unfortunately, which caused you to close yourself to the love and being open to love and receive love or trust people. But we only attract the energies that we sow ourselves to deserve of. So when we change how we see ourselves, then our standards, our boundaries also change. So the things that they were once attractive to us are not anymore. So there's no reason for you to block your heart, group number two. If you do that, you're also blocking the real love. I know it's very hard if you're resonating with this message to keep an open heart when you've been hurt a lot. You even don't realize most of the times that you're keeping your heart closed. until someone comes and shakes you and tells you to open up your heart and let me in. You're like, was I not being open? Because you are like operating from a learned place, which is very blocked and closed. So, yeah, first of all, getting out of your head and letting people to help you actually could be very very beneficial first step that I feel. But coming back to your first card as Eight of Swords, basically in a reverse, you are this beautiful butterfly, but you're in your own cocoon. So you're, what you came here to do is that basically inspire others to show what it could be done, because I'm seeing that you might have born into quite a conservative environment, unfortunately, that might have affected you, affected your thoughts, but you always thought deep down, or you felt deep down, that there is something else you would love to do, but it was not quite well received by the people around you, by your family, or it was thought that quite unconventional. But you are here, you're ready to basically spread your wings, because as long as you keep yourself stuck, there is no one else gonna come and to get you out of there. Like, your destiny is different from your family, from your close circle. Again, like, for some reason I'm getting this family message that like their definition of success, their definition of love, their definition of showing love, receiving love, their definition of let's say norms, like societal norms, are completely different than what you would like to receive as love, give as love, consider as societal norms, or the job you would like to do. You are unconventional. I don't know why I'm getting this message from this card, but yes, the reason of this overthinking might be because you're the talk of your true authentic self is a lot different, just the opposite of all the talks that you keep hearing from other people while you're growing up. So you might have been learned to self-criticize yourself and shut yourself down while you're growing up all over the way, because that was the only thing to not to get criticized by all these people, because you were not feeling strong enough to stand up for yourself, like it is was just like a feeling, like how can you even stand up for yourself when you even not sure about what you want to do is okay, because everyone else is saying that it's not. So it is that overthinking, that societal norm, that fence you build around yourself, you have to step over it. That fence is even like not that high that you could just jump over it, because it's not that high right now, because you are at a stage of your life right now that you're quite stable and independent if you would like to take an action. So, and as your second card, how well you're aligned with your life purpose is that you are blocking yourself. You are avoiding taking a decision, but there is this fire burning deep within you, and that's the sun. Like, you want to desperately take an action, but you are caring too much about what other people are gonna think. And as your main challenge to overcome in this lifetime, like what it is, your biggest lesson you're learning is trusting your intuition, because you are this high priestess. With the wheel of fortune, you have all the wisdom with this all over here to turn the wheel in your own favor. But the thing is that you don't believe it. I saw 1414 again. I saw 1414 for group number 1 too. You guys might really want to go and watch group number 1 too. I know they're long readings, but there might be some messages. You can even go back to group number 1 and pause in a couple of minutes or seconds just to listen. That's part if it is too long for you. But yeah, just needed to say that. But group number 2, you're not trusting your intuition. The world's your oyster, basically. Like you can go anywhere, you can travel anywhere. Travel might be one thing you wish to do, but maybe you're like containing yourself, you are limiting yourself, you're just finding excuses why you should not be doing that. um I don't know if there is any kind of grandma figure, like some woman, elderly woman figure who's so wise that everyone goes to, so you don't want to basically conflict with her. So you're keeping yourself small. Or if you're coming from a quite spiritual family, their practice of spirituality or connecting with spirit, receiving messages, doing things might be quite different than how you want to do things, how you feel comfortable of doing things. So you're shutting yourself down. This is another message. But again, I'm saying your way is different, your way is unique. You're not meant to follow your lineage, you're not meant to follow your family. Again, this is another message. You're keeping yourself small, you're keeping yourself stuck. And also, the people, I'm seeing that there is some arrogance in that people you're looking up for. They might have they might have very good like accumulated knowledge and wisdom, but it does say nothing about your talents, the things you could provide in this world, in this lifetime. Again, take about taking an action, the sun over here with the same sun, you are dimming your own light by keeping yourself stuck, by not taking an action, by overthinking. And how can you best help others is that basically finding a community, even one or two people that could help you. You can find those people while doing the hobbies, doing the things you would love to be doing it. And I'm seeing that people might be a little bit distant from you, like they might be living in a different country, they might be living in across the ocean, abroad. Through internet you might connect with them, but social media is, yeah, it's coming strong to me. Like how can you help people? You need to share your voice, I feel, because the obstacles you have been coming through, they were teaching you a lot. And you are quite an amazing mediator that I'm hearing, because you have grown up into very conflicting situations, very aggressive situations. You know how to find your own way, you know how to ease up people. This is a very unique gift that you have. You might think that everyone has it, but not everyone has it. Not everyone can like quite find their way and make everyone feel calm during the conflict. This is coming naturally to you. You're always very calming. So yeah, people around you, when you're around them, you really comfort them even during the conflict. This is a gift. Not everyone has them. I have to keep saying that not everyone has them. Plus, you're a mediator, so not everyone can basically stand during a conflict or would like to take that burden or stay that calm and grounded, but you are. So I just wanted to say that this is also one thing you can use. Maybe like marriage counseling, even a very specific message. But what steps you need to take towards your purpose is the Author of Wands, which is the page of wands, basically, in the traditional tarot. You have to stand up for yourself is coming through. You have to trust yourself. You have to stand up for yourself. Again, the message I was feeling about an elderly figure, you have to stand up for yourself, even if it just makes someone upset. I was feeling this elderly figure with this card, High Priestess, someone that you really, look up for, you really have a respect for, and everyone around you also in your circle, in your family is a respect for, but you're not quite seeing eye to eye anymore, but off from the respect and off from your insecurity, you're not taking an action towards it. But I'm seeing that there is a uh, deep-seated beliefs that you need to break down, and this is coming from an ancestral pattern. As I was saying before, like the practice that they were doing it is in a completely different way than how you would like to practice it. So some breaking of cycles that needs to be happening in here. And also in the reverse position, those for ones means that you're not trusting your gifts, your spiritual abilities, your psychic abilities. You are awakening, you're going through an awakening, but you're not trusting it. There's a lot of creativity and inspiration within you that is turning into anxiety because you're not expressing yourself. You have to find a creative outlet for you to basically discharge and recharge at the same time as the next step to take. You have to be doing things to give spark to your soul without considering what other people are going to think. By this way, you're going to start seeing more alignment with your purpose. I'm sorry. Oh, my voice is getting beautiful. Okay, let's continue with your Oracle cards group number 2. Pillar of light. Oh my god. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. Amazing. I love that. I told you guys that you have to trust yourself. This is a confirmation. You need a lot of confirmation at this time. I'll read that one to you. And all in all, you don't need... I did not see that one before. Yes, Cardus. Yes. Maybe you need to see that. Like everything is yes. If you had a question, but oh, that's so good. Okay, can I please see the... yes. Pillar of light. Where are you? I missed that one. Oh my. I'm sorry for the waiting. Here, okay. So, it says that you are heaven and earth in perfect expression. Accounted for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light, connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirits with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of the planet Earth. They dance together for you. They sing together for you. Without your body, your voice and creations neither can be expressed. For too long, we have been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to the angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside. For you hold all the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. Do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle, you are the rainbow bridge, you are the pillar of the light. Wow, I don't know if I have mentioned that you were looking out for too much external validation, but at least I thought that I did. So that's very nice for me to hear those confirmation, but you guys are needing a lot of confirmation as well, as I was saying. So this card is only a confirmation of your immense power, that you should be trusting yourself. Your guys are basically encouraging you to trust yourself. And they are your oracle cards. Oh, they are encouraging you. Have faith in your dreams, please. Group number 2, and hold your vision. They are saying that we know that you've been gone through many hardships. But you have to hold your vision. Like whatever you want is possible. But first of all, you have to believe in it. You have to leave your limiting beliefs behind. There's lots of activations happening, especially around the time you watch this video, during your nighttime, during your sleep. You might be getting okay, two things. First of all, you might be getting quite like small like a short film kind of things from your past lives coming to you to remind you, to make you remember some things which are currently relating to your life. And also you might be remembering some memories, maybe related with your family, which is affecting you. Like you might be solving some family, let's say, issues that you even didn't know that you have to heal during your sleep as well. So there's lots of transformation and healing is happening. So during this time you might be feeling a little bit down or drained, but the reason is you're healing and you're integrating a lot in a DNA level. And let's see, painting the roses red, and that came in reverse. It's 27, it's up to 9. It says that covering up errors. I'm feeling that you have been a crying wolf for everyone. You do not need to do that anymore. Like you do not need to be acting like someone else than who you are. Like you're a unique being, and for the people who are not ready to receive you as who you are, you do not need to be around them. You do not need to be always available for people's problems. It says that refusing to hide the mistakes or errors, taking on a punishment that is too harsh, refusing to change something that is perfect just as it is, encouraging others to stand together, no longer fearing an oppressive societal expression or tyrannical person. Yeah, like that fear, that keeping yourself limiting and small is not working for you anymore, because this immense power within you would like to be expressed, your unique, authentic self. And we have infinite abundance and trust as your life purpose cards. Infinite abundance says that you are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. As another encouragement. Trust says that trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. I told you guys that you are having a lot of like downloads and a lot of healing happening during your sleep, nighttime. I just felt it with the Hold Your Vision card, with this depiction. So yeah, you are getting many messages through your dreams, and you might if you guys want, you might check some past life regressions. You might book a session with a professional if there's always already I'm sorry, someone on your mind. But you're quite an abundant person, and you're a very calming person as well. Like you have very much unique abilities that you're guided to basically discover your talents, your gifts, and get in connection with yourself more. But it seems like you can do it more in a little bit of an isolation from the current environment that you're in. But I'm seeing you as this beautiful, abundant lady. Like you basically destined to be abundant in many areas of your life that you wish to name. But this is all I got for you, group number 2. It was a long reading, but I hope you bear with me until the end. I hope it was helpful and resonating. I appreciate if you give it a thumbs up or make a comment down below. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, stay safe and bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this pile with the tiger's eye, can you see it? No, I don't think that you can. But this is tiger's eye. Then this is going to be a reading. Ooh, yes. Okay, so before I start with your reading, I want to share with you the messages I felt during your meditation. And just keep that in mind that they're general messages, so they do not need to be resonate with all. I felt that, guys, I felt very mindful and very calm when I connected with your energy. I feel like you are here to teach many others if you're not already doing it so. You are very wise and old souls, so you have a very calm and grounded energy. And if you are not already feeling like this, then there's a new state of being and awareness that's coming to you that you can already feel and sense. I feel that there's this arising awareness and a state of consciousness and a new awakening for you that is happening currently, or that started to happen in an energetic level, and you're going to start seeing it in your 3D as well, like you're going to start feeling it. But I'll move on with your reading. I'll shuffle some tarot cards from the Witch's Oracle deck, and then I'll move forward with your Oracle cards that I already pre-shuffled. And I'm sorry about my voice. I was sick and it's still a little bit off. Okay, but I hope it won't be too painful for you to listen to me. Let's see group number 3, like what it is that you agree to come to do in this lifetime. Group number 3 is guides. Oh my god, 4 of Wands. You're here to create your legacy, group number 3. What are you doing? You're here to create your legacy. Be around the people that you love. Be around the souls that you love. They are the souls, like it's like your soul sisters, I feel. Reuniting with the souls from the previous lifetimes. They are your soul sisters, but I feel like you are leading them. You have many knowledge to share with many people. Even your closest circle, like many people are going to be looking out for you. But I will get the rest of the cards too. So how will you align with your life purpose, group number 3? How well you're aligned with your life purpose now. 2 cards. Oh my god. Empress and the Lovers. I cannot keep my excitement down. I love that. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. My god, group number 3. I'm so intrigued by you right now. You are extremely connected with yourself, with your feminine self. You're extremely abundant. You might be already a mom. You might be already pregnant. You might be already met with your soulmate and be in a relationship with your soulmate. You know how to manifest. You already worked on yourself. You already integrated your shadow. You already find a partner that has been gone through the same journey, and now you are here to embrace each other and be in a real, true relationship. For some reason, I'm seeing that this angel over here and the Empress is so much looking alike. You are the Empress. I feel like you are blessing people. You are an earth angel that I feel. You come here to bless other people with your presence. How does it call? Like you might be like legally also marrying people. I'm so sorry, I do not know how the name of the occupation in English. Mm, you might be a judge for some reason. I'm feeling that. You are someone that people are looking up to. You might be also your kid, your daughter. I'm feeling, and mostly if you have a daughter, might be getting married soon or just got married as well. You love to be out in the nature. I know I'm not saying right now how well you're aligned with your life purpose. You are here to bless people. You are here to bless other people. And you're very well aligned with your journey right now. You might have recently made a decision which basically made you step into your empress power and made you realize how much you basically integrated your feminine and masculine energies. That I'm seeing it here. I'm interpreting it as a sun in here, but the empress is ruled by the moon. Oh, at the bottom of the deck there's a high priestess. You guys are incredibly aligned with your life purpose, and to be honest, I don't know why how you guys are in this reading. This is very much honor to have you here, but I just wanted to say that. Wow. I want to see the what else. Oh, the tower in reverse. You have quite an impactful power. You know your power. You know what can you bring into. Like you can cause distractions and you can bless people as well at the same time. I'm seeing this kind of like what god was that? Horus, is it? Energy. You know, this judge, the eye that sees everything and judges and weighs everything. I'm seeing that thing. Wow. What's your main challenge to overcome, group number 3? What's your main challenge to overcome in this lifetime? Temperance. You guys might be quite hot-headed. You might be quick to judge people, quick to come into conclusions. So you are here in this lifetime learning how to balance that out and how to listen both sides of the story before making a decision, before taking a steps forward, before being too harsh or rigid. Let me get the other cards too. How can you best help others, group number 3? How can you best help others? Hangman. You might have quite rigid opinions. Sometimes I'm seeing you guys are stubborn. You might be Taurus as well with the Empress over here. Gemini also stands for, but I'm seeing that you are changing the point of views of others. You're shifting their perspectives. You are giving them you are giving to them your wisdom, and you're not only doing it by speaking. It's some energetic shift that you're helping to have in them. You can protect them. Like people might be coming to you for some elixirs, for some spells, for some energetic work. You might be already working in this area. Healer, Reiki masters, like you're using your talents and you're very, very aware of the fact. Uh, you're very well aware of the power of your powers. A fact of your powers, like how wide your powers are. Like I mean, you can either use it in a sense to help others or cause distraction, but you're aware of the distraction results as well, so you're doing your own choices. I'm seeing you as quite powerful beings. Like you can create a whole tree out from the blue. Like you have quite magnificent also manifestation powers as well. Crows might be your spirit animals, like how you communicate with spirits. when you're looking out for a sign. And how you help to others is basically by changing their perspective. You're helping them mostly energetically. I don't think that you're counseling much. You're doing something verbally too much. Your presence and your actions are causing changes in them. And Three of Cups. Again, I'm seeing the soul sister vibe, and one of them is like very like standing in a on her ground, and the other ones are looking at her. So I'm seeing the middle one is you. They are looking out for you. So people are looking out for you in your circle, and even there are too many people who are looking out for your guidance or services, basically, who are not in your circle, like your clients. Let's see what steps you need to take towards your purpose, group number 3. What steps you need to take towards your purpose, group number 3. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You need to stop thinking, and you should not rush yourself to take actions when the sea is basically that wavy, when things are not calmed down. So first you have to let things settle down, because it's like very much fluctuating right now. You cannot see the general behavior of the situation. So you have to let things calm down before you take an action. Otherwise, you're going to juggle a lot, that I'm seeing. You might have to do lots of repetitions. And the karma, nothing is yet in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. I always have a problem saying that. And the thing is that for some reason that keeps coming to me, that you have the power even to use your power for the destructive manners. So you're guided to not to do that, although you already know this, so I do not need to tell you. But the karma, your power has immense effects, and this immense effects also includes the fact that it can just like follow you with the consequences if you let it be. But group number 3, let me get a sip of water. As your first card here is 4 of Wands, like what you are agreed to come to do in this lifetime is you're here to lead. You're here to form your foundation. Like leave your mark, leave your legacy in here. It could be either writing a book, it could be some teaching. You're already in the spirituality. You're very wise soul. You're very old soul, grounded soul. And many people are looking out for you. You have your community already. Like the community, the people who are doing the same thing with you, but they are looking out for you. Although they are doing the same thing, although they are in the same area, still your voice, your opinions, they matter a lot. And how well you're aligned with your life purpose is that you just recently, as I said, might have made a decision which enhanced your power, which enhanced your position, which could help you to step into more of your receptive feminine energy. But I'm saying that I cannot say any new things about that. You're very much connected with your spirits. But I'm seeing that you're also in the spirit. I do not know if you guys like to do astral projections or any other like spiritual practices, but I am for some reason sensing that you are like, I saw 1414 also. I saw it for all the groups. But I'm seeing for some reason that you're in this tangible world with us, the earth, and then you're in the spirit at the same time as well. So I do not know what kind of spiritual practices you're doing. I'm very intrigued by that. But you are protecting people, you're watching over them, your spirit helps them. If your clients are around that area, if they're looking out for some calmness, you might be a medium as well. You might be connecting with the passed away spirits as well. That is one thing. But you're very grounded, you know what you're doing, you're protecting yourself. But you're already doing your life purpose. You're aware of it. And the main challenge for you is, yeah, as I feel, controlling your temper. That I'm feeling is, it's a very, like, yeah, it's a little bit different from the temperance card, but you might be quick to judge people, but you're learning how to hear both sides of the story in this lifetime. But your word is a gold, basically. People are really looking out for it. And you might be a judge, like advocate, and yeah, you are bringing justice to the lives of people around you. Wow. You're the only group that I cannot say anymore. Like after I just interpreted the cards, after I just first got them, I could have still said a lot more, but now I'm kind of done with you. Group number 3, it feels like at this time before your oracle cards. And how can you best help others is that keep doing what you're doing, because you're changing their point of view, you're changing their you're cleansing their aura when they're needing it. You're doing the energetic work, you're doing things behind the scenes to help them. Basically, you're helping them to connect with their spirit, you're helping them to realize the things that they couldn't have done on their own. You might be coming into some people's lives also quite occasionally, just to do the part of your work and leave. I don't think that you guys like to be having like small talks or be around people all the time. You really need your space, you really need your time, and your time is very valuable, your energy is very valuable. Like, you're very wise about that, and you do not need anyone around you. You keep your circle. I cannot even say a circle. I don't want to say servants, but you have people that really, really like values what you're doing. But I don't see that you have this like a big group of people around you as, like, you know, the besties or friends. And I don't see that you're needing it that much right now. And yeah, what steps you need to take towards your purposes. If things are a little bit shaky right now, you're guided to just let things basically settle down before everything else, before you making a decision. Let's see your oracle cards. We have play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Oh wow, that's a nice cocktail glass. I love that. There's the sun again. Yeah, it's that energy that, like, all black and white kind of like a thing, that, you know, you might be having this quick temper, or you might be quick to judge people, quick to come up with the conclusions, let's say. So it might be coming out from the work that you're doing, like, you know, it also affects our character after a while, how we communicate, how we represent ourselves in life, what we do as a job, that also affects us. So you might need to have some fun around this time and let loose a bit. Let's see your Moonology cards. The energy is gaining momentum and step out of your comfort zone. There is something you would like to do, group number 3. And it's not the time yet that I'm feeling it, with the energy is gaining momentum with the Two of Pentacles and reverse. Because if you take action right now, it's going to be premature, so you might have to do some repetitions around it. That's why you're guided to wait a little bit. Maybe you're not used to it. Maybe like when you put your mind into something, you always like to take an action and go, go, go. Your masculine side, it's yeah, your masculine side is like a little bit more want to be dominating right now, but I do not think that that's the time. But whatever you want to do is it's out of your comfort zone, but I feel like you kind of integrated it. Like maybe you have checked your chart, like and everything, you planned everything, you think that this is the perfect time, but maybe that's the only reason why you come to this reading, get a confirmation. I do not think that that is the time is that mature yet for you to take an action towards it, but whatever it is you would like to do, this is definitely divinely guided. Divinely guided, and you are guided to take the step towards whatever you would like to take a step towards. I'm sorry if it's vague, but I think that if you chose this group, then you kind of know what I am talking about. I do not think that you need too much specific answers in that area. You know you're not. I believe that you know your North Node, like your purpose, like what you would like to be doing in this lifetime, like where you needed to be headed, because you learned your South North lessons already. You already integrated the shadow work, so the path ahead is like it is like represented to you but not fully open yet. You can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. 44 is a repetitive number. Ego might be quite like also important for you. I don't know if you guys have been juggling about like one decision, like you might have been trying to calculate, could I have done this thing better or not? But you're kind of guided by your guides that to be present right now, not to focus on what could have happened on the yesterday because it's already happened, so you cannot change it. So instead of wasting your energy on what could have happened, so being present in the moment is actually going to allow time to go faster and energy to gain a faster momentum in here. I like to see that. So this card says that this ego says wants her to share so he can be entertained and perhaps get to know her a little better. But for Alice, the thought of reliving the past is no good, as it will not help him know her, as she has changed too much. And therefore, her history is not a way to true friendship. Perhaps this is the same for you. Focus on creating new memories, on sharing experiences, on getting to know someone and letting them know you in the present. Through observation and conversation, accept that you have changed. As we change, the simple telling of who we were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming and experiencing new adventures right in the heart of the precious present moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you when the time is right for sharing of such things. Okay. Yeah, you might be having quite a stubborn nature. So that might be also, I'm sorry, one thing that you might have been using your past experiences kind of to define you or what you do or your talents, etc. But I guess like there's a little bit of like a flexibility is needed in here as a message. I hope it is resonating, and so here for you with number 3. Let's see your cards. Ooh, we have school. The answers that you're seeking involves going to school. And I remember for you guys, I was gonna take one card. It didn't exactly pop up, and it was about books. So you guys might be teachers. You might have already written books. You might be writing books, but you're teaching something. Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Yeah, it's not yet time. Like the energy is gaining momentum. It's not time yet to move forward, but where you want to move forward is it got an okay from the universe. You already know it, but just not time yet. Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Yeah, you might be Reiki masters, you might be energy healers. I told you that you are helping people to change their energy, upgraded, like cleanse their aura, and yeah. Animals are also like very comforted in your presence. Again, you might be teachers as well. You can also teach people how to connect with their spirits, how to heal themselves. You are helping people to also let go of their own traumas. Like you might be helping them with like a past life regressions as well. You're helping people to discover their own uniqueness too. I love it. I love your energy. I love this script number 3. Thank you so much for bearing with me until the end, but this is all I got for you. I hope it was helpful and resonating. I would very much like to know if it was resonating for you, group number 3. If you give the thumbs up if you liked the video, I appreciate it, or leave the comment down below. But I hope to see you next time, and until then, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.